Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a special Genshin pack guide on getting multiple 5 stars in the game. As you can see in the background behind me, we have 2 live recordings of one video and also a collection of histories and also banner pools of getting multiple 5 stars in the game. So those are 2 extreme cases of getting 5 5-star characters and also 5 5-star weapons in the game. So in this video, we'll look at some of the shared community theories and also posts about pulling for different 5 stars. And also this time we'll be focused on getting multiple 5 star in the game. We'll also have a look at one of my previous videos of me getting multiple 5 stars with 10 times wishes. So I have made a summary of notes with mathematical probabilities and also stats, and also what happens when people get 5 stars, what are the servers they're on, what are the time they pulled, and what really helps and what may be helping with the ways they're pulling. So we have a summary of how does this help us. So what are the clues and also patterns that can help us to get multiple 5 stars? Do the servers matter? Do the multiple pools matter? So what are the things we want to look into for this video? Now before we jump into the video, this one is pretty much quite interesting of the theory and also of the patterns that show in the game. It is not scientifically proven because we can't prove, those are the ways to get multiple 5 stars. But it seems to work on me and few of our viewers, and I thought I'd share this with you guys in more of a scientific approach, even though we can't try to repeat this all the time. So the first thing is, what happens when we get multiple 5 stars in turn rows? So let's look at something interesting. I thought I'll share this with you guys. So this is a summon by a Japanese streamer, and I have posted about this previously. So this is when the Ganyu banner first came live. So we can have a look here. So this is a live summon, and I'll share you his YouTube video as well about this summon. So this one is quite popular. What you're going to see is he has been summoning Ganyu, and it's about the 50th pool, I think. So he's been summoning Ganyu for a while. He's looking for 6 constellation of Ganyu. So he's a pretty rich WoW player. And I see he also summoning. So he got Ganyu, and then he got Chi-Chi. I'm going to go quickly a little bit. So what you're going to see is, then he got Ganyu again. Then let's see. And as we keep going, what you're going to see is he's going to get multiple 5 stars on this live recording of the session. And then people are like, oh my gosh, this is so incredible, right? So I thought this is quite fun to share with you guys. Some of you might have seen a previous video about this when this happened back in about January 2021. So this is the first live recording of a player in Genshin Impact getting 5 stars in the game. We'll also have a look at the rates of this. So if you want to have a look at the clip, this live clip is also available on YouTube. So credits to our Japanese friend for sharing this one, and I'll post a link for you guys in case you want to have a look. And on a similar note, another Japanese player have gotten 5 5-star weapons in 1 10 times summons. And I do believe this was during the Hutao banner around February 2021, around February 24th. So he's showing the recordings of his histories. He didn't record it, but he's showing the post of him getting the multiple 5 stars. And it's pretty incredible, right? I have the Twitter link for you guys as well in the description in case you want to have a look and have a look at how lucky they are. So now the bigger question is, what happened with those players? And what are some of the things we can learn try to get multiple 5 stars? Whether it's in 10 times summons or in 1 single summons to get multiple, lucky summons. Because some of our viewers have told us about this as well. So the first thing we want to be aware is, it is mathematically extremely rare to get this lucky. Now, I have the previous data of a Chinese player doing simulations of 1 billion summons, 1 billion 10 times summons. So that's like 10 billion summons. So if you want to have a read, this is a pretty interesting read. We have concluded a lot of stats, even in soft pity from this summon and this particular simulation. So after, 10 billion summons to be tried, he has concluded that it is extremely rare to get multiple 5 stars in a 10 times summon. So the rate of getting 1 5-star in a 10 summon is actually 15%, which is not bad, right? But the rate of getting 5 5-stars in a 10 row summon is 7 out of 1 billion chance. That's, 1 billion 10 times summons. So those are some of the rates and probabilities I'm using those numbers from, in case you guys are wondering. So you definitely have a good read if you are interested. So here I have made some summary notes just to give you guys some insights of how rare it is, and that's why we want to find clues and also patterns that give us higher chances to get at least maybe 2 5 stars. We probably won't get 5 stars, right? So the numbers are, in 1 billion simulations, to get a 5 star, it's about 7 times out of 1 billion chances. So how do people get this lucky? Some of the interesting results we want to conclude is if you're to get at least one 5-star, the rate is about 15%. So each time you do a 10-time summon, you're looking at a 15% rate of getting a 5-star. And this doesn't include a soft pity, which is quite interesting because there's also rates for getting multiple 5-stars. So the rate of getting double 5-star is about 0.41%, which is not as high. It's pretty much similar to the rate of a single summon getting one 5-star. So how do players get this lucky? So I have had a watch of the live stream videos and I have recorded important time slots, and also I had a look at this player with the weapon summons. So here we have some summary information first, then we go with a conclusion. So we're using a relatively small sample over here. As you guys can see, I'm using my samples and some of my viewers and also those extremely lucky cases. So those might not be inconclusive, but we'll try our best. So the first is the first recorded 5-star summon in a 10-time switch, which is considered to the most rare case. Even from 1 billion simulations here, not even one have gotten 6 5-stars. So the most rare case in Genshin Impact is to get 5 5-stars in the game. And the player is a Japanese player, which happened on patch 1.2 with the Ganyu banner. And it is on the Asian server. So he have gotten 3 Ganyu, 1 Chi-Chi, and also 1 Mona. What's interesting is the time of his summon. It's about 0 to 2 hours after the banner went live on Asian servers. And here are the patterns. So he summoned 5 times with the 10 summons with no 5-star. Then he's got 1 5-star of Ganyu. After Ganyu, what's interesting is he kept summoning. So he kept summoning for 30 wishes. So on his 30th wish, he got the jackpot of multiple 5-stars. So those two are quite important clues that I think might come in a pattern. So this is summoning for 5-star characters. The second recorded 5-star summon are the 5-star weapons over here. So similar cases actually happened. So I had a look at the time of the posting of this video, of the Twitter post, and what happened on the weapons banner. So as you can see, this is likely to be patch 1.4 with the Staff of Homer banner with Hu Tao. And this has gotten 1 Staff of Homer, 3 Wolf Scriptstone, and also 1 Skyward Lens. So this is also on the Asian server. Now the estimated time for the banner of summons is about 50 minutes after the banner went live. I actually found out about this looking at the time over here. So the patches usually go live in Japan about 18 hours. So this is about 51 minutes after it went live. So both players have gotten multiple 5-stars after the patch went live. And I also have one of my own experience. I'll show you my live video of this one. So where did it go? It's this one. And I was looking at my other collection videos. See here you can see me summoning on the weapons banner after the shell patch came out. And I was looking for the shell weapon. So as you can see over here, we got a bow, which is the diamond bow, which is really good for my Ganyu. We also got the primordial jet cutter. So I didn't get the lens I was looking for though, but we got 2 5-stars. And what's interesting is before that, I did get a 5-star character. Where did it go? Let me show you guys. So before this, we did get a 5-star character. And over here, you can see, we can actually see Chi-Chi over here. So basically, we have gotten a similar pattern. I did summon right before the patch went live. I did summon right after the patch went live. And the current seems to be that I have gotten a 5-star or multiple 5-stars after getting my first 5-star. And I did count the timings of the summons. So my 5-star happened around 65 to 75 wishes. So now let's come to the conclusion after sharing all those information. How does this help us as a player? And those are some theoretical ideas because we can't prove it. But some of the viewers have told me similar pattern have happened to them. I have seen screenshots on Twitter and also on Discord about this. So the first thing to notice is multiple 5-stars are found after the banner went live. So it seems like the new banner, let's say the current new banner is Shenhe and also this Xiao. And the new banner will come with Zhongli and also Ganyu. And when the new banner goes live, it seems players do get luckier. It seems like the randomness, the luckiness, or the RNG factor in the gacha game is resetted, especially when the patch goes live. And this might contribute to a partially why players are getting lucky. Of course, a lot of players are summoning at a time, so it tends to be self-selective, right? Now the second thing is, players seems to be recalling that after getting 1 golden 5-star item, they have a higher chance of getting multiple 5-stars after that. And this happened to my viewers as well. So this happened to them doing single summons. After getting one golden 5-star, they kept summoning with single summons. They were to be more lucky to get the second 5-star. And similarly with my case and also both of the players' cases over here with the weapons and also with the 5-stars, what happened to us is we kept summoning after getting the first 5-star. So for me, the case was ch. So if we come over here, I actually got ch, then I kept summoning for weapons. For the Japanese player, it was the first Ganyu that was showed on the live stream. So after kept summoning, it seems to be that there is a window for players to be more lucky. It seems like the RNG factor or the luckiness factor tend to give you a higher chance of getting 5-star. Of course, those are just personal speculations. So basically, giving you guys an example. If you summon on the Shenhe or the Xiao banner, after getting one 5-star, if you do plan to summon for more, maybe the next 30 wishes have a higher chance of getting multiple 5-stars. But those are still speculations, right? So we're not sure exactly, but I'm trying to find a pattern. And the third thing is Asian servers more lucky, or is it because it is the server that released the banner earliest? Compared to the US and also the Europe players, we seem to get the banner a few hours earlier, and maybe players are summoning more Asian servers and we get more results of it. So if you guys are from the Europe server or the US servers, let me know if you also have similar cases. So after the server goes live, do you seem to get more luckier with your summons? And finally, there seems to be a pattern when to use the 10 times wishes. We have talked about this previously, that you want to do single wishes between 0 to 30 summons and between 30 to 75 summons. So this is counting the last time you got a 5-star. So between 30 to 75 summons, it seems to have a higher chance of getting multiple 5-stars with 10 times summons. And this seems to be the jackpot rate for players going for multiple 5-stars. Now, I know guys, there's a lot of information that I can't put my finger around it with scientific proof, but we have some numbers and some values. So what you can take away from this video is, if you summon in a 10 times wish, your chance of getting one 5-star is actually 15%. Seems to be higher than I expected, right? And similarly, your chance of getting a double 5-star is 0.41%, which is just a little low of a single summon getting a 5-star. And if you want to get lucky with summons, what I recommend is, so those are a few things you can try. So the first thing is, maybe consider summoning after the new banner goes live. Maybe in 1 to 2 hours after it goes live or right after. But, be aware. You don't want to, rush and spend a lot of money. And we'll talk about that soon. And second thing you want to consider is, after getting one 5-star, maybe you want to summon a little more, maybe about 0 to 30 more wishes, a little more. If only you want the characters or the weapons after. So don't summon recklessly, still use the pity, still use your count. But if you have spare Primal Gems and if you want, Zonely and after Zonely you want Ganyu, because there's multiple banners now. So if you want one character after another, this might give you a little luck. But keep in mind guys, still go with soft pity and also go with the guarantees. Don't waste those. So those are patterns that can be repeating. So after getting a golden 5-star, we seems to have a slightly boosted randomness of luckiness to get multiple 5-stars. And I'm not sure about the server guys. And as to the single summons, I always promote of going one summons between 0 to 30, and after 30 to 75, we go 10 times summons. Now before we finish the video, it is very important to remind you guys, this kind of video is to not promote you to spend money in the game. And I don't want to, mess with you guys about saving for Primal Gems and spend or wish recklessly. So first thing first, if you're close to soft pity, if you have your 100% guarantee, don't waste those just thinking you will get lucky with multiple 5-stars. This is more of like a fun factor in the game that we try to find similar patterns. So this is less scientific. Be aware of this. And you still want to spend wisely, you want to be low spending or free to play, then be aware of how much Primal Gem budget you have. So for each of the patches, how much you're willing to spend with your Primal Gems. Doesn't have to be money. Primal Gems actually means a lot because we take months to save over 10,000 or 20,000 Primal Gems. And it's important to know the average summons to need for a 5-star, which is about 94 summons. Although the rates over here says, it's about 15% for every 10 summons, we actually discovered for the limited banner character, it's about 95 average summons. So I do recommend watch our previous video to talk about those as well. So combine those two videos. This one is less scientific, the previous video is more scientific. And I made this video because some of the viewers were talking to me about this, and also those that are really lucky. I thought, we'll talk about it because we like numbers and we like to, find a way to look into it. So let me know what you guys think about it. I'll have all the links of different guides and different randomness for you guys as well. This friend over here got so many of the Wolf Gravestone with 1 star of Homer. So, and also I had a look at those about the probabilities with summons as well. So I have the links available for you guys in case you want to have a look. And we'll look into more videos, but I'm really curious about those randomness and summon videos, which makes us feel more lucky. And best of luck with the Zonli and also Ganyu banner, which will be a very big banner. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.